I have been so excited to film this video, you have no idea, and now I'm so excited to share it with you all. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today's video you're probably like, what? From the title, and yes, that is right. Today I'm going to be revealing a slight thing that I kept on the down low that's been going on in my life in the past couple of months. So today I'm going to talk to you about my experience of being shortlisted for the TV dating show Take Me Out. And also the reason why I am actually going on the show. So yeah, but that is to come. So if you want to hear my little Take Me Out story, then carry on watching. Let's go. So I have always loved watching Take Me Out. It has been one of my all-time favourite like dating reality style TV shows. Like I've just always been obsessed with it. Me and my mum, whenever we've watched it, have always played along at home. And I saw this year because, as you know, I've been single for 6 years, and I just thought, why not? Why not? I was actually at my friend's house in Chester when I saw the application for Take Me Out, and my friends were going, go on Chloe, go for it. And because I was a little bit intoxicated when I applied, I went for it. So I sat there at pre-drinks and filled out the Take Me Out form. Didn't think anything of it, thought it was a bit of a laugh until, and this was on the 18th of August this year, so 18th of August 2018, and then 2 weeks later I got a call from one of the people who worked there. She was like, hi, it's so and so from Take Me Out, and I was like, is this a prank call? I actually did think it was a prank call. I did not think it was them. And then we had a telephone interview, and then she was like, we really want you to come for a face-to-face interview, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, this is actually happening. I couldn't get over it. So the closest place to me for an interview was Manchester. So if you keep up on my vlogs, you know I did a vlog a day when I got glammed up and went to Manchester, which was on the 6th of August. And I said in that I was doing a very exciting thing, going to an exciting meeting, and this is what it was. It was my face-to-face interview with the people who work at Take Me Out. So I'm going to tell you how the day went. So I went down to Manchester and we went to the Novotel Hotel, which I love saying because it just sounds really cool. And we had an interview there. Basically the interview was a group interview, so I was in a room with 7 other girls. And we was talking to the producers who work at Take Me Out, and also we played the game, which was a lot of fun, let me tell you. I'm going to insert some of the pictures that I sent to Take Me Out, obviously, but the first thing they saw of me, this was the first impression I gave, bearing in mind I was a little bit intoxicated. Probably not the best pictures to send, but I got through. That is the main process. So step 1, phone interview was done. Step 2 was the face-to-face interview. Now, as I said, was in a room full of 7 girls. They were lovely 7 girls. Like the 7 girls I went for my audition with. I keep calling it an interview. It's an audition. It's an audition, Chloe. The 7 girls I went for an audition with were absolutely lovely. Like they're the nicest girls I've ever met. Like I think me and another girl were one of the youngest there, because we were 20. The oldest in the room were about 27, so the age difference wasn't huge. So we went in, introduced ourselves, gave in our details and everything, etc, etc. And then we all went into a room where we all had to sit and watch each other film 2 clips. Now the first clip was just a general chit chat. You had one of the guys were filming behind the camera, and then one of the guys was slightly off at like a 45-degree angle from the camera and was talking to you. And for the first bit, all you had to do was look at the guy who was talking to you, just have a general chit chat. He asked you stuff about your life, like your hobbies, personal life, like your job, your interests, and then he asked you like what kind of man you're looking for, etc, etc. And then you had to, for the next bit, you had to look straight down the camera, like a 45-second to 1 minute clip, as if you was talking straight to Paddy and the execs at Take Me Out, because that is the first clip they would see before they saw your chit chat. So you had to make a good impression in the 45-second clip before they looked at your chit chat video to find out more about you. So I was really nervous for this bit because I also felt the pressure of the other 7 girls were watching me, but knowing that they also had to do it kind of made me feel a little bit better. So I think I was like 4th to go up. I wasn't the first, just was wanted to see what everyone else was doing. Everyone has such big personalities. Like, I'm so excited to watch in February to see if any of them girls got on, because I will be hyping them girls. I'll be like, yes girls, go for it. But yes, I felt like, in the moment I felt like I was rambled and rambled, but they must like me because I got on to the next round, as we'll go to discuss further on into the video. But I felt like I just rambled on and on about myself, just like talking stupid things, stuff that people wouldn't even want to know, embarrassing moments I've had, like being clumsy, because you know how clumsy I am. And then they were asking what I did, so I mentioned that I was a vlogger, which he was quite very interested in, which I was very happy about, because I like when people support my YouTube, so I'm kind of just like, yes, queen, thank you. The guys that interviewed me, honestly, nicest boys ever. Like, they were so nice. Like, the girls team are on it on Take Me Out, because them boys were so nice that were the interviewers, and they like stick around with the girls, so they're the ones that look after the girls when they're doing the filming and everything. But yes, that was nice. And then talking down to the camera, I messed up a few times, but I'm very glad it gave me more than one take, because as you know in my YouTube videos, I do edit bits out because I can't talk live, basically. I need to edit myself. So the fact that he let me do multiple clips, I was like, thank you, you get me. But yes, I said something in I was so cringy in my interview. I was like, so come on Paddy, help me find a guy who can step up like Channing Tatum. Like, I was in the zone. Everyone was doing like Aladdin, Disney Princess, and I was just like, Channing Tatum is my ultimate bae, so why not bring him into every conversation? But yes, and then we played, towards the end of the interview, we played a few rounds of the actual game. So we had to walk on, well, hypothetically, pretend we were walking onto the stage, even though we just had to stand in like a half circle U shape. And then we were given clips of previous contestants, previous lads that have come on, and the guy said we had to, like, basically on TV you've got to be very into your facial expressions. So like when you were watching, you couldn't just be sat like this. You had to like go, ooh, or he's so nice, oh, like you had to make your face look like he was interested or not interested. So that was what I was really focusing on, because while we were playing the game, he had the camera zooming in on certain points at certain times, at certain points on certain people, and you weren't allowed to know when it was happening to you. So because you had to pretend you was in the TV studio, in the zone, you had to just also pretend that the cameras weren't there, but you also had to be aware that the cameras were there, so you didn't have to look bored. So it was loads of energy, loads of enthusiasm, which I loved, because I'm all about being enthusiastic on camera, because I'm used to it, because of my YouTube channel. Didn't really faze me, so I was like in the zone. I was like, yes. A guy called Jay came on, and I was like, yes Jay, I'm liking this. And then after each clip was played, one of the workers had come round and asked us what we liked about the guy, if we didn't like him. We had like a simulation button, so it was like a card, so a X for no I don't like him, which you had to turn when you didn't like him, or yes my light is still on, with a tick. So for Jay I kept my light on, and he came around and asked, and basically you just wasn't allowed to say he was tall, dark and handsome. That was one thing that was banned from saying Take Me Out, do not like you saying tall, dark and handsome. So you have to be quick on your feet on Take Me Out as well. You've got to be quick with your responses, quick with your sassy little comments. So I was sat there, stood there like, oh, come on, sassy comment, I need to think something, it's very on the spot. But yes, I really did enjoy playing the round of Take Me Out. And then at the end we played as if you got down to the final 2 and they asked you a question, you had to give the answer. We was given 2 questions. The first question was, if you had to play a song on our first date, what would it be? And my answer was Signed, Sealed, Delivered, because baby, I'm yours. Are you ready for the ultimate cringe? Like, you are about to cringe at my child lines. Because Signed, Sealed, Delivered, baby, I'm yours, it's still a thing that came to my head. And then the second question, which they did laugh at, and the second question, which really had them howling, was if you was a video game, what game would you be and why? And my answer was, because thank God my brother plays video games, because if not I would not have a clue what any of the names called. So my answer was Call of Duty, because baby, I will call Judy and Fernando's. Hey! Everyone were like, oh, how hot damn. But yeah, it was honestly, the audition process was amazing. It's the best, well, I've ever been to this one audition, and it was honestly the best audition I've ever had. Like, it couldn't have gone any better. I didn't think I'd get any further than that. I was just happy to leave it at that, because honestly, the girls in my competition was immense. Like, there were some paintings in there, tell you, like, I had some proper competition. So I didn't think I would get shortlisted, which was the next process, and basically if you got shortlisted, it was the closest you would ever get to the show. And little did I ever think that had happened to me, but guess what I got a week later? An email saying I'd been shortlisted. I was like, I'm actually going to go and take me out. I think I was more bothered about the fact I would be meeting Paddy McGuinness and actually going on the thing to find a guy. I was like, I'm going to be meeting Paddy McGuinness, my favourite Yorkshire man on the TV. I love it. Like, in my interview tape, I was like, I'm from good old Leeds, and he must have seen it and must have liked it. And because, that's another thing I thought as well, I thought, he's seen the audition tape, so he must have liked me from the audition tape to want me even to be on his show. So, and they were always saying how only a lucky few get to be shortlisted. So honestly, I felt so lucky, because they went from thousands and thousands of people applying to 500 that had auditions, to the last 100, to then the last 50. And I was one of that last. I couldn't believe it. So basically, the filming process is currently going, like, underway. The filming is in November, and the show is out next year, near Valentine's Day, I think. I don't really know, because as you can see, I'm not the film. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get on the show. 2 reasons. The first reason being, they'd already filled the lineup, and I am still classed as a reserve. So basically they emailed me saying we could contact you at any time from the 5th to the 18th of November and call you down to be on the show. So you never know, they could still call me. But another reason is they did constantly say throughout the process, you can still go on dates, you can still do this, that, this and that. The only thing you need to tell us is if your relationship status does change. Now, my relationship status has actually changed, so that is another reason why I am not going on the show, because I'm not going to lie about it. Like, I like my boy, so there's no point going on a show for dating when I'm dating a lad, when I'm not looking to go on dates when I am in a relationship. I'm not single no more, so yeah, that's another reason why I'm not going on the show, and that's another reason why I'm making this video now, because I wasn't actually planning on making this video until February when the show aired, but because I'm not going on the show, I thought, why not tell you about my amazing positive experience that I had from the show and how good it made me feel. Because honestly, walking into that audition room, I was so nervous. Like, there was the most beautiful girls sat there, and I just thought, never in a million years would a girl from Leeds like me get on this show, but I was this close, and that just makes me so happy. The fact that I was this close. Yeah, I might not have gotten the show. You're probably all thinking, well, you're not good that you didn't get on the show, but I found something myself rather than going on the show. The show was to help me find something, but I found it off my own back. And yeah, it might not last. It might break up in a few months, a few years. Who knows? It might last a lifetime. But I'm currently at a stage where I'm happy in my life. And yeah, Take Me Out would have been the best experience ever. But here, I've got a boy, it's fine. But yes, so that was my Take Me Out experience. I don't think any of you did actually guess it. Like, I got a few messages saying, oh my god, have you applied for Love Island? And I was like, babes, thank you. I wish I was good looking enough to go on Love Island, but thanks for thinking that. But yeah, no, it was Take Me Out. No one guessed it. No one actually did guess it, which I was very happy about, because now I have a video for you all to enjoy, and I really did hope you enjoyed this video. And yes, thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you want to have some more story times about my life, because there's still quite a lot of things I haven't told you, just let me know down below in the comments. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.